Fever guard Lexie Hull drops emotional reaction as Kiki Iriafen secures first-round selection in 2025 WNBA Draft. The 2025 WNBA Draft marked a historical moment for not just the league, but for the Indiana Fever and their dynamic guard, Lexie Hull. As the draft unfolded, many eyes were on the fresh faces ready to make their mark, but for Lexie Hull, one player's selection stood out more than any other: Kiki Iriafen. Iriafen, a name that had been buzzing throughout the NCAA season, was chosen in the first round, and for Lexie Hull, this was an emotional and pivotal moment that symbolized not just the future of the Fever, but also the relationships, hard work, and shared experiences within the world of women's basketball. Lexie Hull, who has rapidly become one of the faces of the Indiana Fever, was deeply moved when Iriafen's name was called, a moment she had eagerly anticipated for months. This selection wasn't just another draft pick, it represented years of dedication, the realization of a dream for Kiki, and an incredible leap forward for the Fever. But for Hull, it also underscored the bond they had developed throughout their journey in basketball, both as teammates and as competitors in the basketball world. As Iriafen's name echoed through the arena, Hull was visibly emotional, her heart swelling with pride and excitement for her future teammate. For those who have followed Hull's career, this emotional display was not a surprise. Throughout her time in the WNBA, she has consistently shown an unwavering commitment to the development of young talent. But her relationship with Kiki Iriafen transcended the typical mentor-mentee dynamic. The two have trained together in the off-season, studied each other's game, and shared countless hours discussing everything from strategy to life beyond the court. Lexie had watched Kiki's career blossom from a promising collegiate player to a standout prospect, and the news of Iriafen being selected to the Fever made Hull feel a mixture of pride, excitement, and a little bit of nostalgia. Seeing Kiki make it to the first round, knowing how hard she worked, it just brings back so many memories of when I was in her shoes, Hull said after the draft, her voice quivering with emotion. We've shared so much over the past few years, and I knew this day would come for her. It's just such an honor to have her as a part of this organization now. But what made this draft moment even more emotional for Hull was the connection between the two players. Over the years, Lexie had become a source of inspiration for Kiki, someone who pushed her to elevate her game and reminded her of the power of resilience. Kiki, for her part, had always admired Lexie's work ethic, her hustle, and her determination on the court. It wasn't just their playing styles that aligned, it was their shared values and commitment to being great on and off the court. As Iriafen's selection was announced, the atmosphere was electric. The Fever had secured a top-tier talent who was poised to make an immediate impact on the court. Her journey had been one of perseverance, and the emotional weight of her being selected was not lost on anyone in the Fever organization. The coaches, front office staff, and even the fans in attendance could feel the collective sense of pride in the room. But it was Hull's emotional reaction that truly captured the essence of what this moment meant to the team. She was not just celebrating a teammate's success, she was celebrating a shared dream being realized. Kiki Iriafen's path to the WNBA had not been easy. She had faced numerous challenges during her time in college, from overcoming injuries to pushing through the pressures that come with being a top-tier prospect. But with each challenge, she had grown stronger, and her performance on the court had become a testament to her dedication and resilience. Hull, who had seen firsthand how Iriafen had developed both as a player and as a person, knew just how much this selection meant to her. For Iriafen, the journey had been about more than just basketball. It had been about the hours spent in the gym, the sacrifices made, and the unwavering belief in her potential. She had worked tirelessly to refine her skills, and now, standing in the spotlight of the WNBA draft, all of that hard work had paid off. The first-round selection was a dream come true, but it also represented the beginning of a new chapter in her career, one that would bring her closer to achieving her ultimate goal of becoming a WNBA star. I couldn't have done it without the support of so many people, Iriafen shared after hearing her name called. But one person who really helped me see what I could be, and pushed me every single day to be better, was Lexie. She believed in me before I even knew how to believe in myself. She was always there, showing me the ropes and pushing me to be the best version of myself. I'm so excited to join her and the rest of the Fever. Iriafen's comments reflected the deep connection between the two players. While they would soon be competing alongside each other on the court,